Hello, Leo. I'm going to do a short reading for the month of April. Well, the moment this is posted, the energy starts running. And usually my card readings are for a little bit longer than the month April itself. I'm going to do a short one like I did for the other signs because my energy has been really low, and that's why I have not made many videos and only focused on my TikToks and on short readings, short videos and the shorts here on YouTube and on my other social media, because really it's been a lot. Now, if you want a personal reading, the link is below, and I will open another competition to win a tarot reading, and you have to be quick because I'll be announcing still this week the winner of that reading. So yeah, before the 1st of April. Anyway, let's see. I'm going to pull one more card which represents your energy, Leo, and then we'll dive into the reading. Okay, this is a general reading. I just want to put that out there as a reminder. General readings are not going to resonate with every Leo sun. So if you don't resonate as a Leo sun, rising or moon sign, please go and have a look at your own rising sign, moon sign, your own sun sign. If you're a Leo rising, for example, watching this, then go and have a look at your sun sign as well, because you may resonate better with those readings. That's the case in general readings. I cannot read for everybody. I love this card, by the way. Also, I don't want you to see this as a prescription or as a solution to everything. It's here as a guidance, a little bit of a helping hand. Listen to me stumbling over my words. I have a big cold, so I may sound nasal as well. But I'm also stumbling over my words because of that, because I want to say too much in one go, and that doesn't work. So don't see this as prescriptive. The cards are here to help you, to guide you, to help you in making decisions. They are not telling you what you need to do per definition, or there is no other way, because that would take away your free will, that would take away your agency. We're not here to take away your agency. The cards are not here to do that. So let's see and dive in for now, Leo. So your card is this one, the Six of Wands. Usually this is already a success, a victory card, but for me, here, as this represents your energy, I feel that you feel that you're making progress in whatever thing it is that you're doing. This can be a business thing, this can be a relationship thing, this can be, self-development thing, that you are growing within yourself or within your self-confidence. There is, a bright outlook to the future. You're also looking into the future with this posture of, I can do this, I can manage this, I am sitting straight on my horse, I'm looking towards the future, I've overcome all these things, because I feel here this in a way is a celebratory stance of the people around you, but also these are the hurdles you overcame to get where you are right now. And those hurdles can be big, they can be small, there can be a mix of both, but you have grown because of those hurdles, because you have taken some lessons from those hurdles, you've incorporated them, you have also sort of assimilated them. And you know that you have become a different person along the way and along the process. And often when we have big life lessons, and sometimes also with smaller life lessons, but especially the big ones, they help us on our path. And sometimes we may think they are not helpful in the moment when it hurts the most, when it is the hardest, but usually afterwards, and when you look back in retrospect, you will see what it has brought to you, which beneficial things it has brought to you, alongside the hurt, the pain, the terribleness. Yeah, there will be some pearls in there. Usually there are some pearls in hard things. Now, I'm not going to denigrate the hard, or the hard stuff, or the grief, or the difficulties, or the hurt. I'm not going to banalize it. I'm not going to say it means nothing. No, because it's there and it will form you. But in those hard moments, there will be some pearls you have discovered, or you will discover. You may have not seen them yet, but you may in the future. You probably will in the future. So let's have a look what else you need to know here, because this is your energy now. So I'm not going to say any, yeah, let's just turn the cards around. So we start with the Three of Wands, which also is a good card because it's also a card that just looks into the future. She's looking into the future. She's also turning her back on the past. She has a ship. She holds a ship in her hand. Now, she is still connected to the past with these braids from her hair. It's not like the past is not part of you. The past is part of you. These hurdles, these difficulties are part of you, but you've overcome them. And you're not so much attached to that past anymore. You have changed your stance in, I'm going to look forward. I'm going to look into the future. I'm going to take the lessons with me, yes. But I also see, and I'm going to acknowledge with myself, not necessarily other people, but within you, acknowledge how far you've come along this path here, because this is, she's standing on top of a sort of a mountain and forming a mountain. So you're sort of here at the top. You have come a long way to climb here, and you have overcome a lot of things. Now here we have the Four of Cups. I feel this Four of Cups is time for you to rest a bit as well. This usually can be a card of boredom, but here with this goose, goose holding the umbrella over this person, making sure she's not getting burned, sort of held over her head as a protection, as a little bit of a cocoon. I feel this card is telling you to take a time out to sort of also reflect on this journey, on this long climb, on overcoming all the hurdles, and maybe also reflect not only on the past, because basically she's looking at this card, but not only by looking at the past, but also reflecting a little bit about, okay, how do I see my future? Because basically that Three of Wands is a very future-oriented card. It's a planning card. It's a looking ahead with all the things you know right now. So in a way, yes, try and look at the pearls that you gained. When I was talking here about in the hardship, you will find some pearls, some beautiful stuff. And that is here, when you look back, reflect on that. Reflect on those on that hard stuff, but especially the big wisdoms and the big takeaways you've got from there, because it's important. I feel it's important here. Now, it's very funny that you have, and I haven't looked at it yet. On the bottom, you have two major arcana cards, an Emperor and a Magician cards. So I feel that really that, that reflecting and trying to get to the bottom of the hard stuff, and seeing where the lessons lie, where the wisdom lies, where the big takeaway is in those moments of hardship and hardness and difficulty. That is where you're going to find some pearls, and I feel that you need to take some time to do that. I really feel that, because here with the Seven of Swords, it's a really funny card in this deck. Look, she has all these flowers, there's eggs here, and she's holding one egg. Because I feel that, in a way, this card indicates that you have to protect those pearls, those wisdoms, and take them and assimilate them and incorporate them in your being. And I think that is what you're going to do. I think that growth is also partly you incorporating the eggs. The eggs are the pearls. I didn't see this card when I was talking about pearls. Remember when I was talking about this card at first? These cards were face down on the table. But I feel really these are your pearls, these eggs, and you really have to defend them. Not defend them like you have to fight for them or something like that, but I feel you have to acknowledge them and say, yes, they are part of who I am. Embrace them. Embrace the fact, yes, it was hard. It was not always easy. But look, this is what you took away from that egg, well, a pearl in my, for me in this reading. And yeah, this is really beautiful because also it makes you grow. All these flowers, I feel this portrays growth and a development, self-development, self-awareness, confidence, self-esteem. I think it represents all that, and that's what you're doing. You're growing, and it comes from, you know, really taking the time also to don't avoid, you know, those lessons from the past, and don't avoid running away from that past that was painful because it was painful. If you get my drift here, don't do that, because in that pain, beautiful things have been developed, and beautiful awarenesses are yours to take away here. So I think that's important, because, and especially because we have these two cards here. We have the female emperor here, because there is two emperors here in this deck, as there are two kings in this deck. For each king there's a male version and a female version, but also for the emperor, and this is the female emperor. Now I think you're very strong. You're not a puppeteer. I mean, that's one of the negative influences of this card, but I feel you are standing in your power now. Look at the sun here around, that bright light around this emperor. I mean, you are standing, you're going to stand in your power if you do all this. And if you start planning for the future, yes, but always keep in mind all the lessons learned until now, all the little pearls of wisdom that you have gained along that hard and difficult path of yours that you may have come through just now. And again, a general reading. So this is for these Leos that have had it hard the last couple of years, maybe the last decennia or something like that. Maybe even longer, who knows? But you're going to stand in your power. You're going to embrace that power as well, as you embrace these little nuggets of wisdom, these pearls that are hidden within the hardship. And that will bring us to the magician. That magician tells me that you're going to discover your skills, your talents, your strengths. You're going to discover how powerful you can be, these two together, how powerful you can be, but also how, you know, it's recognizing your own worth, your self-worth, your self-esteem again. This is really recognizing that you are important here in all the events in your life. You are, I was talking about agency. I feel these two cards here is your agency. You're taking back your power. You're taking back your agency. So maybe you gave away a little bit of that power here when things were hard and difficult before. And now you're recognizing that. And that's when you take your power back. That's when you recognize how powerful you are. And this is a beautiful, beautiful reading. And I'm going to not say too much because I may dilute the strength of this reading by saying way too much. So I'm going to go to the oracle cards. So this reading will be fairly short because of that. But again, if I would say here many more things, I would probably sort of drag you away from discovering the pearls. And that is what you need to do right now. And you can only do that for yourself, because your context is of course different from another Leo's context. And these cards need to be read and seen in your context. You interpret them in your way, and another Leo will interpret them in a completely different way, and that is normal. Okay, so let me shut up now and pull a Moonology card. I kid you not. I really kid you not. From all the cards, and then a few dropped and things like that, and I pull out the New Moon in Leo card. Confidence is your key to success. I'm going to just hold on. Just putting these down. So you are feeling that. You are feeling that you're going to be more confident. Again, this is you as well being confident. But this new moon in Leo, it's your new moon I've pulled. So there is this new start for you. There is this new start for you really to come into power. and to really recognize your worth. And I think it's high time you do that, Leo, because Leo is ruled by the sun. And Leo people should embrace how powerful they are. And oftentimes, because it's often said that Leo is arrogant, I mean, that is in the tradition. I'm going to put, I'm going to do this. In the traditional, usual day-to-day astrology, they talk about Leo being haughty and arrogant and, really feeling better, or maybe even a snob. But Leo is not that. On the contrary, Leo often don't see their own sun. They don't see their own light. And that's what they need to strive for. They need to recognize that. And that is what you're going to start doing. This new moon card is opening that up. I'm not going to even get the booklet for that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say, see your own light and stand in your power, because this is that sun that is surrounding here, this emperor. This is those flickers of light that you have here in that magician card. It is the brightness of this card. I mean, yeah. And now, of course, this sun can shine on you, and you need not to burn yourself by becoming arrogant. You can't do that, you won't do that. I think you will need to embrace this light that you have. And if you can do that, it's going to be so much easier from here on. And I feel even that these last cards here, meaning the Emperor, the Magician, and that New Moon card, that New Moon in Leo card, is really end of April, when we have a new moon with a solar eclipse in Taurus. It has nothing to do with Leo, of course, but Taurus is also a fixed sign. Leo is a fixed sign, so you will be affected by that solar eclipse because it's in a fixed sign, yes? So I feel that this is more after that eclipse, which is on April 30th. So keep that in mind. Okay, Leo, that's it for now. I know it was short, but I hope short sometimes is often better than way too long, and then it confuses you. So I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, give me a like, maybe subscribe, maybe follow me over on TikTok. On TikTok I do daily readings, daily cards, daily readings, short 3-card readings, short guidance, short animal and animal spirit cards, oracle cards. Well, I do all sorts of things on there. And I'm thinking of adding my other specialty, which is I mentor people who have been in a narcissistic relationship and who are now or still are and need to get out, or they are already out and they need to recover. And I'm thinking of incorporating that into the same channel, but I have no idea whether I'm going to start a new TikTok profile for that or add it onto this. So I'm thinking about that, but that's none of your concern here. Just keep an eye out if you are interested in that. But I'll be updating here. Okay, now the last thing I need to mention here is, how do you win that tarot reading? It's very simple. Put the words Magic 2022 in the comments below, and then you are in to win a tarot reading with me. Okay, that's it for now, Leo. Take care and embrace that light. Yeah, stand in your power. You can do this. You've got this. Okay, Leo, bye for now.